Members and guests, you don't have to be the fastest athlete on the court to excel at free throw shooting. You don't have to be the biggest or the strongest either. It's a level playing field. And that's why Frank Heist fielded the first hoop shoot contest 67 years ago in Corvallis, Oregon. He saw some kids playing basketball, and the smaller kids were on the periphery of the game, both literally and figuratively. So he stopped the game. "Hey!" he exclaimed. "Why don't you kids shoot free throws instead so everyone can play?" Frank Heist was a bossy man. Most of these guys are. But his idea worked. You don't have to be fast or big or strong. If you're willing to put in the time it takes to master the shot, then you can compete at a high level in the Elks hoop shoot. Talk to the contestants at the national finals and you hear the same story over and over. I shot 50 free throws a day. I shot 100. I shot 500 a week. I went to practice early. I stayed late. That's what's so great about this program. It's about more than just basketball. Now, no one's ever going to confuse shooting free throws with the cardio workout, but it does get the kids up and active, and that's a good thing. But it also teaches them to set goals, and the contest rewards discipline and practice and hard work and determination. Those are skills that will serve them on and off the court for the rest of their lives. A few years ago at the national finals, our guest speaker was a former champion who is now a doctor. She told a great story about the night before her medical boards. She was freaking out. She called her dad. She said, "Dad, I'm not ready. I don't know what I'm going to do." Her dad said, "Honey, you put your work in. You've studied. It's just like the hoop shoot. You're going to nail it." And he was right. Now, for those of us who are fans of the program, this is all subtext. We love the hoop shoot because of the impact we're having on the contestants and their families, of course. But more than that, we love it because of the thrill of the competition. And I know what you're thinking. Free throws are that moment when the game of basketball takes a break. That's the opposite of exciting. But I'm telling you that at the national finals, all 6 contests are filled with drama and tension, and they're incredibly exciting to watch. This year, our guest speaker was Carolyn Peck. She's an analyst at ESPN, and she's really the first celebrity we've had at the finals in years. We knew we'd get a good keynote address from her. I've heard her speak before. But we weren't sure what else she'd give us in terms of the weekend's activities. She went to the contest Saturday morning and told Jim Roach, a local elk who was driving her, that she'd stay for about an hour. It takes about 5 hours to get through all 6 contests. Well, an hour goes by, and Roachy asked if she's ready to go. She said, "Heck no, I have to see how this turns out." And she wasn't just watching, she was tweeting about us. Now, we're also using social media to spread the good word about the program at the finals, but when we tweet, our audience is about 450 people. Not a lot of you use Twitter. Carolyn has more than 11,000 followers, so that's a much bigger reach. And it was really cool when some WNBA players who follow her started tweeting back their fond memories of their hoop shoot days. Okay, most of you haven't had the chance to attend the finals, so for your benefit, I want to show a short video, but first let me set it up. In an effort to spread the word about the hoop shoot and also to cross-promote our programs, we've been bringing members of our Elks Scholar Advisory Board to the hoop shoot finals the past few years. Now that's a board of current scholars who are charged with advising us on the best way to engage scholarship recipients. We bring them to the hoop shoot to get them excited about that program and to see it as a possible service outlet, but also to expose the hoop shoot families to our scholarship programs. The video I'm about to show is an example of the good things that can happen when our programs work together. One of the scholars was studying journalism at Notre Dame, and she shot this video for a film class. So here it is, compliments of Clara Ritger, one of our most valuable students from nearby Lake Tahoe. Please turn your attention to the monitors.
They come from small towns across the country, boys and girls between the ages of 8 and 13, hoping that their practice pays off. It's the Elks National Hoop Shoot, an annual free throw contest in Springfield, Massachusetts. The prize? Your name on a plaque in the National Basketball Hall of Fame. Grant didn't know his name would be listed next to his basketball idols. He says he's in it for the game. The competition was tough, and not everyone went home with a trophy. But before the crowd could depart, 2 boys duked it out in a sudden death shoot-off for the Getty Powell Award, honoring the best boys and best girls score of the day.
What did you win today?
National championship.
How does it feel?
Amazing.
And what did you do to get here?
Shot a lot of free throws.
The Elks fly out dozens of families to support their contestants. Those who earned the trip had to compete in local, district, state, and regional matchups to get there. Some of the contestants were returning national champions, with big dreams in their basketball futures.
Been awesome. I got first place. I was determined and I just practiced a lot and I stayed focused and did the best I could do.
But it won't be long until they're back on the court, ball in hand, practicing for next year's competition. Clara Ritger reporting from Springfield, Massachusetts.
At this point, I'd like to thank and acknowledge some of the people who are so vital to the success of the Hoop Shoot program. And really, that success starts with our regional directors and their spouses. I'd like to introduce the ones who are here, and please hold your applause until I've introduced them all. Dick and Cindy Blinn from Massachusetts, home state of the Stanley Cup runner-up, Boston Bruins. Bill Cook from Georgia, Jim Doris from Kentucky, Don and Carrie Fastnacht from Indiana, Judd Good from Texas, Vern Larson from North Dakota, Jim and Karen McNitt from Maryland, Keith and Amy Mills from Idaho, Larry and Betsy Torres from California, and Tony and Mary Vulgaris from Wisconsin. Now, from my office, please remain standing, guys. From my office, I'd like to recognize Debbie Doles and Lindsay Saunders. Now we can recognize. You guys are the heart of the Hoop Shoot program, and thanks so much for all you do.